Hello everyone and welcome back to another Destiny 2 exotic review. Today we are taking a look at the Titan exotic leg armor, Lion Rampant. Like the Peacekeepers, you also have to get lucky enough to have this drop from an exotic engram or have Xur sell them. Taking a look at the perks, we have Jump Jets, which provides additional aerial maneuverability. We also have mobility and health recovery mods. I love the aesthetics of this piece. Your legs look like jet engines, how cool is that? And of course it looks really nice with the golden traits trader. I think that's my favorite trader in the game. Now let's go to the field and test these out. I tried my best to do easy experiments with vertical and horizontal jumps. First up, I started doing the standard double jump for the Titan. This is with normal leg armor. Watch my reticle. It lands in the same spot every time. Any variation is caused by how quickly I'm double tapping the X button. My total time in the air is about 4 seconds. Now let's equip the Lion Rampant and do the test again. Here you can see that my jump height is not affected. That's not too surprising really. The reticle stays at the same height as my previous tests. But pay attention to how much longer I'm in the air. With the Jump Jets perk, I stay in the air around 5.5 seconds, or about 1.5 seconds longer. Let's measure horizontal distance now. Jumping from the top ledge in the church with normal leg armor, I land just before the last set of columns. That was a regular double jump and I held the X button until I landed on my own. I'm actually a little surprised of how consistent I was able to test this. Now let's see it again with the Lion Rampant equipped. You can clearly see that I travel a decent amount farther than before. I can't exactly calculate the distance, but it's easily a couple meters. And just like before, I was in the air for approximately 1.5 seconds longer. Now I tried to do one more test, but it was almost impossible to quantify. I attempted to run and turn quickly in the air to see if you could change directions any faster. The problem is that it's very, very difficult to tell on film. I feel like I turn a little more easily. It's almost as if there's less hesitation with Lion Rampant on than without, but I can't tell for sure. It could be a placebo effect for all I know. But I like to believe that it helps even if it's almost negligible. So does any of this really matter enough to use this exotic over others? Not really. It could be very useful for a jumping puzzle in a raid. The extra flight time and distance you get could easily mean the difference between life and death, but that's the only place I could think of where they would be worth it. I played a couple of matches of Crucible with them hoping that it would give me an edge in running away or closing in on an opponent, but it wasn't noticeable enough to use them all the time. I'd much rather use an exotic that increases my ability recharge rate so I can attack more often. Although they look very cool visually, the Lion Rampant's perk is not enough to justify it over something else. But your playstyle and opinion may differ from mine. Let me know in the comments if you have another use for the Lion Rampant leg armor or just enjoy them in general. And do you have any other exotics that you'd like me to review? You can also hit me up on Twitter at MikeCheckGaming to tell me there. Stay tuned for more Destiny 2 videos right here in the future. I'll talk to you next time. Peace.